Hey, I'm Adam with Adam's Welding. Today I come to you from a place of work, Lakeson Muffler. Today's video is going to be about MIG welding. MIG, or metal inert gas, also known as gas metal arc welding, is a form of welding where a welding machine feeds wire through a wire feeder into the base metal, forming an arc that melts both the base metal and the wire together to form a weld. It is a form of welding that must use a shielding gas, and shielding gas most commonly used is 75-25, which is 75% argon, 25% CO2, or there's also 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, and so on. You might ask, what is MIG used for? Well, MIG is most commonly used in the production environment for its fast deposition of weld metal, and it causes less distortion than other methods of welding. You might be wondering what some of the disadvantages of MIG are. The disadvantages of, even though it deposits metal faster, it has less penetration into the base metal, which means the weld will be weaker than other forms of welding. Now let's head out to the shop and I'll show you how to set up a MIG welder. This is a Lincoln 180 dual power MIG. It's a 120 volt and a 230 volt machine combined into one. All you do to change the voltage is you change the power cord coming off of it. It is a 180 amp machine. That's what the 180 signifies. You only have 180 amps when you're running on 230 though. In the shop we just run it on 120. It's an infinite adjustable machine, meaning you can turn the dials and place it anywhere you need to place it. This here is your ground clamp. And this here is the MIG gun that comes with it. Look on the side of the machine. Has this door on the side that houses your drive rolls and your spool of wire. Currently we are running 030 wire and 030 drive rollers. To change those out, all you do is you undo this, you take the drive rollers off, put your next set on, tighten that back down, and tighten that down. This is your tensioning knob. This puts tension between your drive rollers onto the wire. Up here, you have a chart that shows your different thicknesses of metal, which drive roll to use, where to put your settings, and for this machine can also run a spool gun off of it, though we don't use one in the shop. Your MIG, you're running standard DC positive, and if you're doing flux core, you run it DC negative. This here at the back of the machine is our gas tank. We currently have CO2 gas on it, and that does most of what we do in the shop. Now I'm going to show you how to run some welding beads with this machine. Stay tuned. Okay, so I want to find a piece of scrap metal we can weld on. This is a piece of 1 by 2 inch by 1/8 of an inch thick. This piece of metal is covered in rust. Rust is a bad thing when you're welding. It causes porosity and impurities in the weld. So what we must do before we can actually weld on it is we must take the wire wheel on the grinder here and remove the rust from the piece of base metal. We have the base metal clamped so that it cannot move while we're doing this. Now we have a nice clean piece of metal we can weld on. So, next step is we take our ground, we connect our ground to what we're using as a table. Finger lead, we put our helmet on. Turn the machine on. Make sure that the settings are adjusted. We'll grab our gloves. Now, we begin welding. I ran a few practice beads to make sure the machine settings were right before doing this. You should hear a nice bacon frying sound. That was a basic weave in the flat position with a MIG welder. Next time I'm going to show y'all how to do what we call a pad of beads, also known as surfacing. It's a good way to practice your MIG welding. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and the videos that will follow it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and click that little bell icon so you get our notifications for when we post the rest of the videos in this series.